in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think you got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so here is East Rutherford. 9-point game. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Cleveland. Driven out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Malone. Then it's Hedo Turkoglu. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Rose. That one doesn't go. So East Rutherford will take it the other way. Here's Irving. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Kyrie Irving.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
East Rutherford making a switch here. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Jokic. Paul George comes in for Kukoc. Doncic is checked in for Danny Green. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Irvin. George passes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Gervin outside. Over Doncic. Goes back up. Howard. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Howard's got 6.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Cavaliers. Kemp comes in for Karl Malone.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Gervin outside. Back to Rose. Cleveland moving it around. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. And no good. So East Rutherford will take it the other way. Fires from deep. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Serbiak.
Nice awareness from the young forward. Giannis Antetokounmpo showing he wants to work it to his guys.
Here's George. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And he's going up for the alley-oop, and Kemp slams it in.
And, you know, this speaks volumes to Kemp's freakish athletic ability. I mean, he's always looking to punch it off the alley-oop.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for East Rutherford. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Hey, you know, as dominant as the Greek Freak is offensively, the tendency is that people overlook his impact at the other end of the floor. I mean, you could make a case that he might be the league's most versatile defender, too.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And he's won MVP, but would it surprise you to see Giannis win the Defensive Player of the Year before his career is done?
No, it would not surprise me, Greg. I mean, he's an elite rim protector. He's an outstanding rebounder on both backboards, and he's disruptive because of his length and athleticism and his tenacity and passion. Don't discount that.
Olajuwon against Towns. Here's Rose. Basket is good. The assist from Turkoglu. Rose has got 10 points.
hard to D Rose up any better. I mean, sometimes this guy is just impossible to stop.
Lillard, the pass to Zerbiak. They get it again. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Rose passes to Gervin. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, Rose plays with an angry physicality, which is really hard to match up against.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Elijah, and Karl Malone subbed in for Kemp. East Rutherford also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Kukoc comes in for George, and it's Kyrie Irving in for Lillard.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
And the jam by Karl Malone.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Kukoc. Malone against Irving. Malone with the block. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
A nice shot by Irving.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Outside Rose. Puts it up from 17. Green for 2 points. Rose has got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Cleveland ahead. They lead by a bucket. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at East Rutherford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Green, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Kukoc, and it's Doncic in at the 3-slot.
I really love when Rose goes hard like this, guys. I mean, still, even after the injuries, showing no fear.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Kukoc.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Rose against Irving. Rose kicks to Malone. Wants to get it to Rose, and does. And good that time. And the Cavaliers lead by 4.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Irving gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Outstanding body control there by Kyrie. I mean, he continues to score on tough defense, and it never fails to amaze me how he's able to do that so often.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Checked in for Doncic. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Cleveland's head coach was talking about with his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Jokic finds Green. Back to Jokic. Kukoc passes to LeBron. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
Tell you what, you can't afford to lose track of LeBron. I mean, because that's what happens when you do. He'll find a way to get in there and grab the rebound and convert.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Goes up and finished off by Rose.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
LeBron up top. Outside, Green. Shakes him. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from LeBron.
LeBron's game has a real shine to it. Spit polished. And he's got a great feel of when to attack from there.
To the inside. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
no hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Timeout called. East Rutherford.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, George Gervin.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
Turkoglu against Lillard. Kicks to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Danny Green has been clutch throughout his career. As a matter of fact, I think he gets more fired up the higher the stakes.
Rose against Lillard. Double team on Rose. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Hey, guys, we know Rose has drilled big shots before. Just add another one to the highlight reel.
Sinks the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
East Rutherford trails by 4. On the wing, Kukoc. Jokic inside. He's guarded by Howard. And it's Jokic missing. Here's Gervin. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers leading by 6. .110 left in the game. Rose, good.
You know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Passes it to Lillard. Back to Green from outside the arc. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So they foul intentionally. East Rutherford making a switch here. Irving's checked in. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Rose dishes to Gervin. Cleveland moving it around. Irving against Rose. From deep, Turkoglu. Rebound, East Rutherford.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Irving for three. Antetokounmpo passes to Jokic. And here's Green outside. Malone with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
Timeout called, East Rutherford. They're trailing by 7. 9 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
This one for 3. Serbiak, no luck. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't make it easy.